0002 0817 0003 0817 0002 0817 0003. All right, at Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X at Nigeria Info PH. WhatsApp 0806163. Good. Welcome to Hello Port.
Good evening.
Well,
they are saying you cannot navigate if there is any issue on that road. You can't navigate and not happy. Hope that
Area Info FM Port Harcourt and share your views via the following outlets. Call us live on 0817 contributor and contributions can also be accommodated. Nigeria Info FM. Real people, real conversations. Let's talk. What is a conversation on radio without feedbacks from you, the listener? As your number one station for talk, we pride ourselves in not just having an engaging conversation that will enlighten, inform, educate, and sometimes even entertain you. From social issues, politics, business, or the stories making the headlines, we make you the center of those conversations by getting your thoughts and opinions too. We would love to hear from you. Be one of our conversations in Nigeria Info FM Port Harcourt and share your views via the following outlets. Call us live on 0817 923 0002, 0817 923 0003, and 0817 923 0007. Or drop a message for us at Nigeria Info PH on X and at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH on Facebook. Ensure to always be civil and keep your conversations in tandem with the ongoing discussion. Also try to be brief and straight to the point so other contributors and contributions can also be accommodated. Nigeria Info FM. Real people, real conversations. Let's talk. What is a conversation on radio without feedbacks from you, the listener? As your number one station for talk, we pride ourselves in not just having an engaging conversation that will enlighten, inform, educate, and sometimes even entertain you. From social issues, politics, business, or the stories making the headlines, we make you the center of those conversations by getting your thoughts and opinions too. We would love to hear from you. Be one of our conversations in Nigeria Info FM Port Harcourt and share your views via the following outlets. Call us live on 0817 923 0002, 0817 923 0003, and 0817 923 0007. Or drop a message for us at Nigeria Info PH on X and at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH on Facebook. Ensure to always be civil and keep your conversations in tandem with the ongoing discussion. Also try to be brief and straight to the point so other contributors and contributions can also be accommodated. Nigeria Info FM. Real people, real conversations. Let's talk. What is a conversation on radio without feedbacks from you, the listener? As your number one station for talk, we pride ourselves in not just having an engaging conversation that will enlighten, inform, educate, and sometimes even entertain you. From social issues, politics, business, or the stories making the headlines, we make you the center of those conversations by getting your thoughts and opinions too. We would love to hear from you. Be one of our conversations in Nigeria Info FM Port Harcourt and share your views via the following outlets. Call us live on 0817 923 0002, 0817 923 0003, and 0817 923 0007. or drop a message for us at Nigeria Info PH on X and at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH on Facebook. Ensure to always be civil and keep your conversations in tandem with the ongoing discussion. Also try to be brief and straight to the point so other contributors and contributions can also be accommodated. Nigeria Info FM. Real people, real conversations. Let's talk. What is a conversation on radio without feedbacks from you, the listener? As your number one station for talk, we pride ourselves in not just having an engaging conversation that will enlighten, inform, educate, and sometimes even entertain you. From social issues, politics, business, or the stories making the headlines, we make you the center of those conversations by getting your thoughts and opinions too. We would love to hear from you. We're one of our conversations in Nigeria Info FM Port Harcourt
and waiting for you to come and tell us what's going on in and around your part of River State. Yes, it is Hello Port Harcourt. It's iWitness Report. As always, please do well. Turn down the volume of your radio set. Refrain from, loud, obnoxious, and sometimes, false things. Basically, don't say stuff that you didn't get to hear. All right, basically. Okay. And very importantly, please keep your conversations civil. Now, because of the peculiarity of this particular program, I enjoin all those who are participating, even those who are just listening, you don't like to talk. But if you get to hear something that you quite don't agree with, or maybe you have more information on that particular report, please do well to call in or send us a message so that you can corroborate or you can disavow.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
With Jude on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
So numbers to call 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003. At Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH is where you'll find us on Facebook and on X at Nigeria Info. PH at Nigeria Info. PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. Our WhatsApp and Telegram number is 0809 030 6416. 0809 030 6416. 90.3, good morning. Hello, Port Harcourt.
Yes, Mr. Amanegbe.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Chief Comrade. I am great.
Thank you for calling. Good morning, please.
Yeah, as I was saying, I said there is also an abandoned bridge. If you are going towards this Moa, Calabari Road.
Okay.
If you have got to that roundabout, which we call Buguma Abonima roundabout, there is a bridge crossing to Tema. That community straight facing this Calabari Road it's called Tema, and there is a bridge being awarded during Road to Mishibike and Meshi time. And if you go there, you will see that almost some of the pillar has been already erected, and that place has been abandoned. And that road cut across to Tema and Efoko community in Calabari Kingdom. So I'm appealing to the Solar to look at that bridge and look at the urgency and do something about it, because it's going to enhance the economic and livelihood of the people over there. And also, Opurama community also needed a bridge. At this point in time, they are using hand pulling, and you can imagine what that river is all about. And some of the teachers being sent to those areas for their primary assignment because of the sea.
Yeah.
They couldn't go there. and sometimes there is lack of teachers in those communities. So I'm appealing to the government to put bridge between that Calabari Emoa road to Oprama community. It's not up to 1 kilometer. The government can do it. It's not an elephant project. So I'm appealing to the Solar to go look at that area and award that bridge so that the people within that houses, they will also get it right and they will enjoy the dividends of our oil in this part of the world.
All right.
And also Buguma shore protection and the ring road. I'm still appealing. That ring road and the shore protection is also abandoned. I think the government should please consider the people of Buguma, because most projects you see in Buguma is personal projects, and it's the people of Buguma that is citing those projects. We are not seeing government present, and we need the government present. The one they are awarded, look at it, is Flying Fallow there, which is the ring road and the shore protection. So I'm appealing to the Solar to come to our aid so that the people will also have a free flow of traffic when it comes to Buguma. Thank you and God bless you.
All right, thank you very much. 92.3 Nigeria Info. Good morning. Hello, Port Harcourt.
Good morning.
Good morning, please.
Morning, Jude. My name is Charles, calling from Bonham.
Good morning, Mr. Charles. Welcome, please.
Yes. The Akiama Canal is still blocked. But when I know that they are not going to do anything, is the front of government lodge. Dude, grass have taken over the drainage. Last time rain fell, inside the government lodge is flooded.
Oh. Are you talking about the local government council headquarters?
Not the headquarters.
Okay.
The lodge.
The lodge.
Government lodge.
Okay.
We have something we call government lodge.
Okay.
In Bonny Hill. The front is filled with grasses. There's a street close to it, they call Kinjaja. The drainage there is filled with grasses.
Is the lodge being used, or is it an abandoned space? Is it used?
It's being used. That's where the solar administrator is staying now.
I see.
So, to tell you that the people don't have anything to do in government. Akiama, there's a market called mini market in Akiama. That place has a culvert. Sand has blocked the culvert. As I'm talking to you, rain will fall and water will be flowing across the road. People will be suffering to pass that place. In terms of the community that I've been mentioning since last year, Baningo Danjumbo Bridge, nothing has been done there till today. The Georgie Borokri Bridge, nothing has been done there till today. So those villagers are walking through the mangrove to get to their villages. Unfortunately, the sole administrator now is from Baningo.
I'm sure, but Charles, if he's from Baningo, as you said, he ought to be aware of the challenges. And so the question now is, are you aware? Maybe it's not been made public of the plans to either fix the bridge or fix the access roads to these communities.
You see the step. You can't be sharing 170 million. Meanwhile, communities are suffering. There is no sense of development in our leaders in Bonny at all.
That's a sad. That's a sad final statement. It really is. 93. Good morning. Hello, Port Harcourt. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, please.
My name is Alfred. I'm calling you from Emo.
Good morning, Alfred.
Jude, I want to tell you about the poor nature of light in Emo local government. Please, I'm appealing to the sole administrator. He shouldn't make it look like he's being sentimental to the people of Emo local government by giving only Obakere his community light. As we talk, for over 3 months now, Emo town have not seen light. And this is what the previous administration, David Omeji, avoided. He ensured that every part of Emo have electricity. But this current sole administrator has neglected the people of
Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure the issue is from the sole administration administrator?
Because Obakri people, his community, have light.
Hold on. Well, let's not cast aspersion.
So how come the light just passed Emo and went to Obakri?
So that's where we have to ask questions. Are you sure there's not been a vandalization of transformers or poles?
No, it's not vandal. No.
Are you sure?
Ever since Barrister David Omereji restored the electricity in Emoha people has taken full security of light. There is nothing like vandalism. In fact, as we talk, you can't touch a pole in Emoha without being questioned. So that is the rate at which Emoha people has gone to ensure security in Emoha.
That's
good.
Especially
when it comes to electricity. It's just a minor problem that the local government can just solve. That has to do with
if you think it's a minor problem, what's that minor problem?
And it is just something that they will resolve. But he refused to do it.
No, but that's the thing, sir. Can you confidently and as transparently as possible tell us what this problem is? Because I can ask questions, and we're going to ask questions. Because when you bring to the public like this, the next thing is who is responsible. So it's our job to ask them: is this true? So what is this small problem that you say is the reason that you don't have power in your part of MOA?
I think it's about the step down in the council. It has issues. I never seen that step down had issues. The council abandoned it.
Okay, all right.
So I'm calling on his attention, please, so people will not see him as being a sentimental or selfish, because his people, Obakri, have light as we speak. But Emoha doesn't have, and you have to pass Emoha before you get to Obakri, and it's not good.
Okay.
Then I want to also bring the attention to Ngoluru Mibo, opposite that posh section of road by what is it called, Stoke City and Toscan. Dude,
okay.
You can't drive past that place with your vehicle.
Okay.
It's so bad. And this place is just close to the NDDC chairman representing River State. And it is so bad. This is something that will not take up to 2 days to be fixed. Dude, if you pass that place, if you drive your car to that place, you won't pass that place again. If your friend is living in that area, you will let the person to pass out. This is so bad now for something that will not take our government 2 days to be fixed.
Okay.
Please, I'm calling on the attention of what is his name, Tony Okucha, on that section of the road. Let's fix it.
Okay.
Please, thank you.
All right, thank you very much. On WhatsApp, let's get to read some messages before we go back to the telephone lines. 0809 030 6416 0809 030 6416. Good morning, Jude. I am texting you from Rukboku. Jude, if you are going to Ignatius Ajuru University, you will see how people have turned the road separator, that's the median, right, to a refuse dump. It has gotten to the point where the dustbin is now covering parts of the road. Please, those in charge of waste management should attend to this. Thank you very much. That's another complaint. Last week, there were so many calls on very many radio stations, across the city, about the state of the roads, the cleanness of the streets of Port Harcourt. I get to be very vexed and ashamed because, particularly for us here, it's not that it's wrong to say it or people shouldn't complain, but we forget, a lot of us forget that here in Nigeria Info, we broadcast on the internet platforms. So you have people who are outside this country who are listening to us and they're hearing that in 2025, people are talking about throwing trash the middle of the road. It gets very embarrassing. I have to be very honest. Very embarrassing. Anyway, speaking of which, don't forget you can actually listen to us online using the app. You can download it. Go to nigeriainfo.fm, all right, on your browser, and you get the app. Or go to your Apple iStore or your Google Play Store, and get the app so you can listen to us anywhere. Lagos, Port Harcourt, anywhere at all. All right, 90.3 Nigeria Info. Good morning, please. Oh dear, drop call scenario. Good morning, Jude. Not so long ago, this is a message on WhatsApp, I brought a report about how the police stopped me under the Elozu flyover checkpoint and demanded for my tinted permit. At that time, I didn't know the issuance of tinted permit had resumed. Well, following the report, you then made inquiries and also made available the police website where people can apply for the said permit. I tried the website, but was not successful, so I had to go to the police headquarters at Moscow Road. I paid the required fee, and after a few days was invited to come to do the biometrics capture and subsequently was issued the said permit. Okay, CJ in Port Harcourt. All right, that's good. You've done your due diligence, I see. All right, thank you very much for that update. All right, Jude, can the government please remember to repair or construct the Igbo-Ichiaba road? It's really a nightmare. As important as that road is, it's a great discouragement to users. It requires urgent attention. EME with that comment. Thank you very much, EME. 92.3, good morning.
Good morning, Jude.
Good morning, please.
Robin Maja, the farmer.
Good morning to you, Mr. Robin.
Let's start by the last text you just said. Igbo Junction to Aba Road. That cuts across Chukuta, Ikurengo, Umebulu. Umebulu has over 50 oil wells. I'm not talking to the solar, but I know that's something they can do, and that's something we will do. I'm talking about the successive government, including the newly appointed chairman of South Commission and the person of Honorable Chibudo Muche. Has they said so? Jude, have you traveled to Africa? From Marine Bay?
That's years ago, not recently.
Okay. When you are traveling through there, before you get to ATC, you see bridges.
Yeah.
I mean, the pillar already built.
Mm.
What is the purpose of governance? Today I'm aware that NDC reps is Chiptono Kocha. I'm aware that the LCC minister, the former governor of Rivers State, is a very confident close ally to President Bola Tinubu. The dancing they do in Abuja every day while they commission 1 kilometer road. Let them muzzle themselves now and see that bridge linking from somewhere Borokri I do not know to ATC in Okreka should be completed now. Those are the projects we want now, so that people can travel from the city to Okreka to here without passing through LMS.
You have a fair point. Or going through the waterways.
Yes. The pillars are there already. Now, Jude, one of the speakers coming from Emma mentioned to you, why have you taken Chief Tony Okocha months to rehabilitate and put emergency on that really low road?
Ngolu, yeah.
I hear it from that community area. The Bible says charity begins at home now. Then before I drop, Jude, have you carried out your research as regards airport, double taxation they collect at the main gate?
Yeah, we did it. I actually found a report that was from last year, and it explained that it was part of generation and also maintaining of the premises. So
generation was Jude.
It was in the report. It was in the report.
That is double taxation.
Well, Robin, let's not even forget. I think the same thing was also applicable in Lagos. I think that's where they copied it from. But once again, the issue a lot of people have had, I don't know if you were the one that brought it up 3 weeks ago, was that in the process of trying to obtain their tolls, sometimes they don't get to receive the tickets, or they would reduce the money so that basically the people at the toll as the reports will probably have to go and maybe use the cameras to actually catch them in the act.
Whatever reason they give, that is stealing. It was done in Lagos, but it does not mean it should not be here in Port Harcourt. Because it's the same company, the same premises. It's double taxation. It's a crime against our constitution.
Okay, all right.
Good morning, Jude.
Good morning, Robin. Thank you very much. It's probably one for the constituents to raise and maybe have a debate over. Yes. All right, good morning, Jude. This is on WhatsApp. My iWitness report is the abandoned monorail project that is fast becoming a death trap along Azikiwe Road to Lagos bus stop. The rails are falling off. Also, scavengers helping to bring them down for their business. I'm advocating that the state government convert the monorail to one-lane flyover or smaller vehicles to ply, as the pillars are strong to that effect. Kelvin Yobo Frank in Port Harcourt. That monorail, particularly the terminal at Azikiwe, right, I think is one of the most insidious crime scenes, right, that Rivers people have been forced, would I say forced, or have come to terms with, because it's a crime scene. That was a project that was meant to help us. So fine, the XA was abandoned, fine, but it's been over 8 years. The question is, couldn't the subsequent government, the successive governments from Amechi, couldn't they have said, okay, you know what? Now that this is, we're no longer going to put money into this. Can't we do something about it? Because monies were spent, and it's sad that the people of River State who were taxed, because a lot of people think, not be a government. No, sir, madam, you were taxed. Whether you paid Obiakpo bribe or not, right? Whether you paid your taxes legitimately or not, you were taxed. And that's where I think a lot of people who are sending these messages are most aggrieved about, because it's their money. They can see it. They can see it. Well, Kelvin Frank, thank you very much for that message on WhatsApp. This one here says, last night I witnessed something at the River State Teaching Hospital that I witnessed over 10 years ago that took the life of one of their own gynecologists. So a patient was brought in at some point past 11 p.m. With sounds like, "Mommy, open your eye, mommy, talk to me, mommy, in my throat," okay? Yet for over 10 minutes, no one attended to her. Why the bureaucracy? They are trying to search for her folder. Yet, this was an emergency unit at the hospital. Or am I getting the meaning of emergency all wrong? Emergency should be patient first, then due process later. Jude, we are in the 21st century in the name of the Lord. Godwin from Chinda. Sad to hear that. Sad to read that. Emergency. So let's try and bring the person's temperature down. We can find the card later. That's what Godwin is saying. It's an emergency. Final caller, 92.3. Good morning, please.
Good morning.
Good morning, please.
My name is Chika.
Good morning, Chika.
Yeah. My concern is about I made a report, a complaint about a gas plant being built somewhere Shumamoy community.
Was that last year? Was that last year?
Yeah, last year.
Yes, I remember. I remember that report.
Yes. And till date, that gas plant is still. We have not started operation.
Okay.
But we are still making preparations, still painting, preparing to start. I don't know what else to do, but I'm having a feeling I'm going to take laws into my hands.
Well, we wouldn't advise you to take laws into your hands, but we would advise you rather to seek the counsel of a legal practitioner, because your case, I remember when you brought this last year, it sparked off conversations on all the stations, and then people were asking, about, the proper documentation. And in fact, in some places, because of you, some gas plants were sealed. Some stations were actually sealed because they found out they bribed their way to get that thing. But I don't know what is the case of this particular place near your place of abode, but it will suffice to say that the best course of action is for you to seek the advice of a counselor and not try to do anything that would seem like self-help in your own interest.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes last year, I still call your station with an update.
Oh, sorry. Let's go on the break, please. Let's go on the break.
Nigeria Info will be right back.